You built location pages. You followed the guides. You added the city name, wrote a paragraph or two, maybe even threw in a Google map embed. And they're still not ranking. Here's the truth, and I say this from managing over 47 local businesses. Most location pages that fail aren't failing because of what's missing. They're failing because of what's wrong. There's a big difference. If you're new here, welcome to the Branding Agency channel, your source for local SEO that actually works. I'm your host, Steve, and thanks so much for making us part of your marketing education today. We're free on YouTube, so please hit that subscribe button right now. And one of the fastest ways to help us grow is by dropping a comment below. Tell me which tactic you're most excited to implement. I personally read and reply to every single one. In this video, I'm going to walk you through the 5 most common reasons your existing location pages are being ignored by Google, and exactly how to fix each one. No starting from scratch, no rebuilding your whole site, just targeted fixes that move the needle. And at the end, I'm going to show you a simple 5-minute self-audit you can run on any location page right now, today. Before we dive in, I want to make something clear. If your location pages exist but aren't ranking, they're not just neutral, they are actively costing you business. Every month those pages sit there underperforming. That's phone calls, form fills, and revenue going straight to a competitor who got this right. So, let's fix that. Here are the 5 reasons your location pages are failing, and these are in order of how often I see them. Number 1 is by far the most common, and honestly, the most damaging. I call this the city swap. And it looks like this. You take your best performing location page, let's say it's for Austin, and you duplicate it. You swap in Dallas. Maybe you change the phone number and the heading. Hit publish. The problem? Google is not fooled. Google reads those pages and it sees the same content with a different word in it. And here's what it does with duplicate content. It picks one to index and ignores the rest. Usually, it picks the original. Your Dallas page, invisible. The fix is not complicated, but it does require real work. Each location unique. That means a unique intro paragraph that speaks specifically to Dallas customers. Local references, neighborhoods, landmarks, local problems you solve in that market. Different customer examples, different testimonials if you have them. Ideally, a local FAQ that's specific to that city. This tells Google, and more importantly, tells your customer, we actually serve Dallas. We know Dallas. We're not just a business that added Dallas to a list. That distinction is everything. Even if your pages are unique, they can still fail for a second reason. No local signal. What do I mean by local signal? It's the stuff that proves to Google you're actually connected to that city, not just targeting it. Here's what strong local signals look like. References to specific neighborhoods in that city, local business names or landmarks that your customers would recognize. Just off I-35, or serving the River Oaks area. Local weather or geography references that apply to your service. If you're an HVAC company, mention the specific heat patterns in that market. Local news hooks, a new development, a local regulation, something happening in that city that ties to what you do. Now I know what you're thinking. That's a lot of research for every city. And you're right. But here's the shortcut. Google the city name plus your service type. Read the top 3 results. What are locals actually asking about? What problems do they have that are specific to that location? That's your raw material. It takes 15 minutes per city. I'll tell you something most SEO guides skip over. The businesses that dominate the local pack in multiple cities aren't just doing better SEO. They're creating pages that feel like they were written by someone who actually knows that city. That authenticity is a ranking signal. This one is more technical, but it's also one of the fastest fixes on this list. Schema markup is code you add to your location pages that tells Google exactly what your page is about. And most location pages I audit are either missing it entirely or have it set up wrong. For local service pages, you need local business schema. At minimum, this should include your business name, address for that location or service area, phone number, business type. Example, plumber, HVAC contractor, landscaping service, and geographic coordinates if it's a physical location. Here's how to check yours right now. Go to Google and search Rich Results Test. Paste your location page URL in. If it comes back with errors or shows no schema at all, that's a fix you can make today. Most website builders, WordPress, Wix, Squarespace, have plugins or built-in tools to add schema without touching code. This isn't going to flip your rankings overnight, but it removes a roadblock that's preventing Google from fully understanding your page. Think of schema as your page introducing itself properly. Here's a problem most business owners never think about. Your location pages are invisible, not because the content is bad, but because the rest of your website is pretending they don't exist. This is called an orphaned or floating page. It's published, but nothing on your site links to it. No menu, no service page, no blog post, nothing. Google discovers pages by following links. If nothing is pointing to your Dallas location page, Google might find it eventually, or it might not. And even if it does, it's going to rank it very low because no internal authority is flowing to it. The fix: every location page needs at least 3 internal links pointing to it from other pages on your site. The best places to add those links are your main services page. Add a line like, "We serve Dallas, Austin, and Houston. Click to learn more." Or your blog or resource pages. If you've written any local content, link to the relevant city page. And also a locations or service areas page in your main navigation. This is the highest priority fix if you don't already have one. Creating a dedicated service areas hub page and linking from there to each city page is how enterprise SEO agencies structure this. It's not complicated, but it's one of the most impactful fixes on this list. Hey, real quick, if this is helpful, drop a comment below with the city you're trying to rank in and tell me what type of business you have. I read every comment, and I'll personally tell you which of these 5 problems I think is most likely hurting you based on your niche. That's a free audit right in the comments. Let's go. The 5th reason, and this one is subtle, is targeting the wrong version of the keyword. Here's what I mean. A lot of location pages are optimized for broad city keywords like plumber Dallas or HVAC Austin. And yes, those get search volume, but those searches are also insanely competitive. You're going up against every major directory, HomeAdvisor, Yelp, and established local businesses who've been building authority for years. The faster win? Go longer and more specific. Emergency plumber in North Dallas instead of plumber Dallas. HVAC repair Round Rock, Texas instead of HVAC Austin. Landscaping services The Woodlands, Texas instead of landscaping Houston. These longer phrases have lower competition, clearer buyer intent, and are much more realistic to rank for at your current domain authority. Go to Google and type your main service plus the city. Look at the autocomplete suggestions. Those suggestions are what people are actually searching. Build your page around those. Use them in your H1, your first paragraph, your meta description, and your page URL. All right, let's bring this all together. Here's your quick 5-point audit. Run through this for any location page right now. 1. Duplicate check. Paste your page content into Copyscape or SiteLiner. Is more than 30% matching another page on your site? Fix it. 2. Local signal check. Does your page mention at least 2 local references beyond just the city name, neighborhoods, landmarks, local problems? If not, add them. 3. Schema check. Run your URL through Google's Rich Results Test. Do you have local business schema with no errors? If not, add it. 4. Internal link check. Search your own site for the city name. How many pages link to this location page? If it's 0 or 1, you need more. 5. Keyword intent check. What keyword are you targeting? Type it into Google. Are the top results businesses like yours, or are they directories? If you fail 2 or more of these, you've just found why your page isn't ranking. Start with number 1, duplicate content, and work down the list. Here's the bottom line. You don't always need to build more location pages. Sometimes you just need to fix the ones you have. Duplicate content, no local signals, broken schema, weak internal links, and targeting the wrong keywords. Those 5 things are responsible for the majority of underperforming location pages I've ever reviewed. Fix those, and you've got pages that can actually compete. If you want to go deeper and build location pages from scratch the right way, the full template, the phased rollout plan, the whole blueprint, I've got a complete guide linked right below this video. That's the foundation. This video is the audit layer on top of it. And drop a comment with your business type and the city you're targeting. I'll tell you exactly where to start. If this helped, hit subscribe. I put out local SEO strategies every week that actually work for real local businesses.